We go now, Curtis Jones, and look at the space here for Jared Bowen. These are the kind of moments he absolutely thrives on. Solid finish from Jared Bowen. Curtis Jones turns his man. Still Curtis Jones goes for the chip. Nah. He didn't just do that. That should be illegal. The composure for Curtis Jones to do that is outrageous. Yup guys, I'm not running away from the forfeit. I completely messed up simming that game against Palace. We took the L and now we gotta pay the price. And that's why in this episode, we're gonna be using SIRI. And randomly, we're gonna have to decide to sell one of the first 11 players. Imagine if it's Declan Rice or worse, Jared Bowen. I might actually cry. This could go horribly wrong. Of course, we do find ourselves with some tricky games to get through as well. Champions League action against the likes of Fenerbahce and all. So it's going to be an exciting episode as well as we get super close to the January transfer window. And we're also fighting neck and neck with City for the Premier League title. But what I'm most worried about is the forfeit, because I'm not backing away from it. I think we're going to do it, guys. It's only fair after I messed up. So it's going to be a very, very interesting episode, that's for sure. And if you are excited for more West Ham career mode goodness, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like on the video. Please do so. It's free to like the video. Just takes a second. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well, and let's get on with it. Press conference to kick things off. I think you should try and use Mason Greenwood in striker when Bowen is out of stamina and play Ben Rama and rack up goals. And since you don't have a Bowen objective, play Greenwood in strike. I think this comment is coming in the mindset of trying to get as many goals as possible with Greenwood. We're on 5 right now. We need 25. Otherwise, that's another forfeit we'll have to do, which I do not want. So you're right. When the opportunities arise, I'll try and use Greenwood at striker to try and get more goals with him. But so far, he's doing a good job on that right side, cutting inside and being in the right spot. So I'm happy with Greenwood, and I'm sure he'll hit that 25 goal mark. I have a feeling he'll get it done pretty easily. Next up, Jerome Boateng is injury prone, so don't overdo it with him as he's old. And if he were to get injured, his overall will decrease massively. You're not wrong. So far, we've managed to maintain his overall a fair bit and that sprint speed start as well, but he's still gone down by 1. An injury would basically mean his career over here is over. Like, there's no way we can survive that way. So we're going to be careful. For us, first choice is still Soucek and Lisandro Martinez, and Boateng will be a good option. So that's how I'm treating it. So I don't think we're going to overdo it with him. And now here's where the controversial stuff begins. That L to Crystal Palace. They're a London team. We failed the objective. And because of that, we're now going to use SIRI and basically decide which player we're going to have to sell. Compulsory. There's no two ways about it. It could be Bowen, it could be Rice, it could be Mount, it could be anyone from the first 11. We'll randomly select a number through SIRI and then decide who's going to be living. I never thought we'd come in a scenario where this will happen, but it's going to spice up this career mode, that's for sure, and probably bring us a lot of pain as well. We're doing it, guys. I want to keep it fair with y'all, and it's only fair we do it because it's my fault we're in this situation. You know, we simmed that game against Palace because I messed up, and I need to pay for it. So this is probably the best way. I'm just so keen on just getting through the City segment and just finding out who we're going to have to offload, because the plans are going to change now for, of course, the January transfer window. This is going to make this series insane. Before we get into that, Jared Bowen, what an episode yet again. The quality of goals he produces, and not just that, the assists as well. He's off to a flyer again this season. He's becoming our very own Messi. I'm just hoping City doesn't shaft us and have us sell him. That'll be brutal. So we'll see what happens, but Jared Bowen picks up another Player of the Episode award. Alright guys, I've got my phone right here. As you guys can see, we're going to be using SIRI and deciding which one of these 11 players from our starting 11 we're going to have to sell. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask for a random number to be pulled out by SIRI. What we'll do is we'll treat it this way. Areola will be 1, Kufal 2, Soucek 3, Martinez 4, Firpo 5, and so on. So Rice will be 6, Renato 7, Mount 8. We'll keep Bowen as 10, Jacob Andrews as 9, and Greenwood is 11, I think. Yeah, that's how we're going to run it, guys. And now, let's ask SIRI which one of these guys will be offloaded. I can't believe I'm doing this. The tension. Oh my days. Hey SIRI, randomly pick a number between 1 and 11. I'm scared.
A random number between 1 and 11 is 4.
4. Okay, so Areola was 1, Kufal 2, Soucek 3, Lisandro Martinez 4. No. To be fair, looking at it, he's probably the player I'd be most open to letting go. Oh my god, Lisandro Martinez, the man who's been so reliable for us so long. We're gonna have to sell him. I don't know how I feel about this, guys, because I still feel he's got a lot to offer. Damn. We're gonna sell him in January, I guess. Wow. In a way, I'm glad it's not Renato, Bowen especially, but mixed feelings, guys. Mixed feelings. So it's decided in January, Lisandro Martinez will be gone and will need a replacement. Now with that bombshell out of the way, a quick look at our season objectives. The Londoners' objective gone, and we've paid the price, and it's Lisandro Martinez. We better get the other objectives done. I don't want to be selling anyone else, so yeah. Okay, so we do start off the episode with a pretty big fixture. Now let's just put behind the City madness behind us. Focus on the game against Spurs. 6 points cleared of them. No, 5 actually. We got to keep winning because, well, Man City had a point ahead of us. So yeah, we're playing Spurs away. Let's do this. They're a London club, but now it doesn't matter whether we win or lose. I mean, we want to win to keep pace with City. But yeah, might actually be time to slowly but surely get used to life without Lisandro Martinez, and hence Jerome Boateng starts this one. Apart from that, my strongest 11. Also starting Curtis Jones in midfield though, just to give us that extra bit of maybe dynamism. I don't even know if that's a word in midfield. We'll bring on Renato at some point, but that's our team. West Ham Spurs. 1 point off the top. We got to keep winning. All right, here we go against Spurs. Our form's actually been very decent lately. We've been getting a lot of good results, and let's hope we can follow that up in this one. We had a bit of a bombshell come up with Lisandro Martinez being the player we're going to sacrifice courtesy of City, but now that I think about it, probably Kufal would have been the player I would have preferred to get rid of the most, because I know he's great, don't get me wrong, there's a reason why he's in the starting 11, but compared to Bowen and all, probably him. Then maybe Junior Firpo, and I think Lisandro Martinez would be the third option. So we haven't gotten completely shafted, so I'll take what we get, guys. So there's that. Anyways, first chance of the game might be falling in our favours. Here's Jacob Andrews. He's gotten really quick, guys. He whips the ball in. That's actually very intelligent defending from Spurs. Fair play. Here we go. Mason Greenwood controls it really well. Looks to bring this one inside. Mason Greenwood from a really good position. Shoots with a lot of power. Foyt does well. And Spurs play that one away. Interesting defending from them. Works out wonderfully though. And they've got a chance now. Jerome Boateng has to hold off Kane. Does so brilliantly. By the way, apparently Kane is now going to stay at Spurs. He apparently made a tweet and all, so fair enough. And I'm hearing Ronaldo to Manchester City. I don't even know what's happening in this sport anymore. Curtis Jones strikes it from distance. I swear everything gets blocked like that. Oh, okay. Let's not get mad. It's only 25 minutes into the game. Calm down. Here we go now with Jacob Andrews. I see Mason Mount making a good run. Instead of going for Jared Bowen. Again, Spurs defending the crosses really well. They don't even have like tall centre-backs, so fair play. Jones. Rice. Mason Mount. Looks for Jared Bowen. Jones, and now it's Mason Greenwood. Ball back inside. Come on. Spurs are defending so well. Fair play. I've said that a couple of times now. There we go. Jacob Andrews. I want that run from Firpo. Not the best of runs, but we get it now with Mount. Mount bringing it inside. Superbly done. Shoots and finishes brilliantly. That is unbelievable from Mason Mount. The dribbling there. Oh my days, was it brilliant. West Ham take the lead against Spurs. 1-0 up. Mason Mount with a bit of brilliance, showcasing his ability. Junior Firpo is going to take the assist, but that touch to bring it inside. The finish as well. We would have probably got a penalty either way because Mount got completely taken down there, but we'll take the goal instead. 1-0 against Spurs. Let's go. Oh, and Ndombele does so well there, and the near post. I should have moved the keeper to the near post. You knew it was coming. Spurs get a goal back. It's 1-1. Ndombele with the finish. Apparently even Ndombele is rumoured to be leaving Spurs. Interesting. But yeah, good goal from him. A lot of power and right at the perfect time. We're heading into the second half. 1-1. Kind of feel like we deserve a bit more though. Oh my god, Bergwijn has just burst through, but Areola makes a big save there. I'm glad we managed to get close to Bergwijn so we couldn't get his shot properly. That was good pressure from Soucek right there, forcing Bergwijn to use his left foot, and Areola did the rest. Still 1-1, but second half, it's going in Spurs' favour. Bit of a chaotic instance there, but ultimately Areola collects it without much of a problem. Oh, Mason Greenwood fighting for the ball there and does so brilliantly. Difficult angle, but I'm going to fire this one in. And Mason Greenwood has put it right in the top corner. Outrageous finish from the youngster. Oh my days, what a goal that is from him. And it's against this former club. In this series, remember, Greenwood was playing for Spurs when we signed him, so bit of a mixed moment for him, but we'll take it. What a finish that was. Rifled that in the top corner, and we're back in the lead against Spurs. 2-1, and you guys know we got to win this to keep pace with Man City, so it's a big, big goal. Now, let's not make a silly mistake and give them back a goal. Let's just defend and get the job done. Mason Greenwood is in the mood tonight. Looks for Jared Bowen, who's had a very quiet game, and how often do we say that? So, Mason Greenwood has really shined in this one, which is great to see, because we need him to perform at the highest level, because I feel like he could be the man that scores the most goals for us this season. I know Jared Bowen is insane, but a consistent finisher like Greenwood, the ability he's got, I think it's going to be vital for us this season. And look at him go already. Here he goes. The pace is unreal as he tries to bring it inside. Has the bit of strength to keep hold of it. Does so, but couldn't beat Regular. We get it back though. No, we don't. Son wins that. Here we go. Jared Bowen looking for Jacob Andrews. It's superbly done. Difficult angle, and he's managed to score as well. 3-1 against Spurs. That should settle the game and give us all 3 points. What a finish from Jacob Andrews. Similar goal to that one we scored with Greenwood, you know, coming off that left and right flank, of course. Jacob on the left side in this instance rifled it with his left foot. And yeah, we're 3-1 up and 3 points in the bag. At an instance in this game at halftime, I thought this could be one of those games that ends in a draw, but we've really taken over in this second half. That goal from Greenwood was clutch, and well, we're now leading 3-1. And that's full time. We'll take all 3 points from this one against Spurs. It was a great game. We really came through in the second half, even with the disappointment of knowing Lisandro Martinez will be on his way out. On the pitch, we got the job done. And with that result, we keep the gap down to just a point with City, and our gap with Liverpool and Villa is at 4 and 5 points respectively. So yeah, we're in a good spot in the Prem right now. Just got to keep that pressure up on City. Next up, Champions League as we take on Fenerbahce. I think we're already in a very good spot, so I'm not too concerned about this game. I think we should be able to get by. So I'm going to use the first team directly and quick sim this game. I reckon we should get away with a win here. And it is a win, but a very close one indeed. Renato Sanchez, Jacob Andrews, and of course Jared Bowen. Who else but Bowen scoring for us? We'll take all 3, and I think that should get us a spot in the round of 16 confirmed. Maybe even as group leaders. And yup, indeed. That's it. That's done. We've secured top spot in our Champions League group. It's brilliantly done. And we don't even need to play the final game against Leverkusen. Brilliant to see. What we are going to do, though, is play this one against Wolves. Because they're 6th in the league, just 8 off us. And they're always a tricky opponent to face. Although before that, I think it's only fair we put Lisandro Martinez on the transfer list. Because I think you guys know he's on his way out. And to try and get offers now would be smart. I just wanted to see how much he's valued. He's valued at about 33 million. We've got a 10% sell-on clause. So whatever we sell him for, we're not going to get the full benefit of it. So there's that. City, man. City. Anyways, yeah, we've put him on the transfer list. Let's see what kind of offers we get for him. Also, the development plan on Greenwood is done. He's got the 5-star skill moves, and I'm now thinking of putting a plan to boost his shooting stats. It apparently shows that he can't grow more, but I think that's because of dynamic potential not kicking in for Greenwood. It probably will kick in next season. So for now, I've got him on the inverted winger plan. Just the one change to our team with Ben Rama starting ahead of Jacob Andrews. Just switching things around. We'll bring him on at some point. Greenwood starts. Renato Sanchez plays this game as well. Tanganga over Lisandro. Since we're going to sell him, I want to use other centre-backs, you know, to just get their morale and all up. So that's the team we're using. Let's beat Wolves and keep our good run of form running. I don't know why Wolves always seem to annoy me in FIFA. I remember season 1, we lost to them towards the latter stages of the season actually, and we missed out on Champions League football because of that. Tanganga with a ridiculous block. Fair enough, that was great. Yeah, in the first season we missed out on Champions League because of that. So yeah, I don't like Wolves, basically, and I'm hoping we can get a good win over them as Junior Firpo has broken through. Has he kept himself on? I think he has. I see a good run being made, but yeah, Junior Firpo gets bodied by Nelson Semedo. How funny it is seeing these two up against each other, not in a Barca shirt. Oh, Tanganga's made some really good challenges in this one. Oh, that's an interesting pass for Bowen. Controls it well. Oh my god, Jared Bowen. Yo, what a play that was. Tanganga deserves a ton of credit for that because that pass was pinpoint for Jared Bowen, and the control reminded me a bit of Zidane right there. Jared Bowen, man, this guy is outrageous. The ball was nice. The way he controlled it, and then to scoop it past the keeper. And moist after that. Oh my god, was that insane. We need a full-fledged replay of that. Like, that was ridiculous. Alright, so let's look at it from here. Tanganga on it right now. In a good spot. First. Look at this, guys. Look at how strong this challenge was from Tanganga. Just went in, put his foot right in, clean as it gets, and then drives the ball forward. Superb to see. Picks out Jared Bowen. Look at the control here. With his right foot, by the way. One touch, brings it down. The defender has no idea what to do next. The ball's bouncing. All he has to do is get it above the keeper, and that he does so well. Unbelievable. Mason Mount now looking for Jared Bowen. This is getting insane, and Jared Bowen just cannot be stopped. He really can't. What a pass from Mason Mount, but again, this man is going to break all sorts of records in this series, I'm feeling like. From day one, he's given us this vibe of just being an extraterrestrial player. To be fair though, switching him to that centre forward role has changed his career. Like, he's become an absolutely world-class player. Maybe one of the best in the game right now. It's unreal. What's his stats looking like right now? That's 10 goals already in the Prem, and we're not even in December. Unreal. Oh, that's a good chance for Wolves, but Ariola makes a very good save right there. We don't want to give them a chance. They've got Tammy Abraham, one of our legends of the Newcastle series. And, well, talk about Tammy Abraham. He puts it right in the back of the net. That's what he did for me so often. Fair play, can't complain. I always love seeing Tammy Abraham score. He was so important for us over the course of FIFA 21. A bit of a cult hero, but he's scoring against us, which is annoying, but you can't stop that. He's just such a huge player to have in the box. We just couldn't get near him there. And, well, Wolves are back in it. It's 2-1. We still have the advantage. But, as I just said, they're back in it. Oh, Mason Mount there. Oh, that was really cheeky. The dribble there was really nice. I wanted to try and get past the entire defense with that. But maybe asking a bit too much. Bowen. And now Renato Sanchez driving through. This is where he thrives. Looks for Declan Rice. How has he managed to hit the post from literally point-blank range? Like, it was harder to... I completely forget that phrase. Harder to score? Harder to miss. It was harder to miss. I'm an idiot, guys. Harder to miss, and he actually managed to miss. Half-time, we're leading 2-1, though. Oh, good ball out wide for Neto. Still Neto holding me off well. Vinagre. Tammy Abraham. Oh, that was a risky challenge. That was so risky, but Souček made it work, and the pressures work. You know what? Even though that was risky, that was a calculated risk, I hope at least, from Thomas Souček, and it worked out brilliantly. And look at us get the ball away from a very peculiar situation, and instead we're now on the breakaway here. Look at this play. It's Mason Mount. He's got to score this, and of course he's going to score this. Wow. Literally seconds away from conceding. Souček makes a wild-ass challenge, wins the ball, and we play it out from the back with literal perfection, guys. It worked out so well, and guess what? We're now leading 3-1 against Wolves here. Jared Bowen, Renato, scooped up for Mount. Always good to see Mount score because it helps us with the objective. So, yeah, lovely finish right there. And we're leading 3-1. That should settle the game for us. I don't see them making a comeback now. Oh, okay. He's managed to get through. That was a wild sliding challenge. But, yeah, we didn't get through that. Oh, Tanganga fighting with Tammy Abraham. The strength of Tammy and just the pure physicality. But he's managed to keep up. That's good to see. And we win the ball there. And, yeah, we give it away, though. But Tanganga is holding his own, guys. I'm very impressed with his performance tonight. Taking one from distance. And, oh, my God, Rui Patricio. We almost caught him by surprise. Mason Mount has that in his locker. And I love giving it a go sometimes. And guess what? Occasionally it even works. So, yeah, can't fault myself for trying that. We've got a corner. Of course, nothing's going to happen from it because... FIFA 21, eh? Declan looking for Mason Greenwood. We're going to let one fly with him as well. This time off target. I just love trying those finesse shots from outside the box. You never know which one might end up in the back of the net, you know. Thomas Souček cleaning things up with the help of Tanganga. I'm so glad we converted Souček to a centre-back because the dribbling and passing ability he's got, he makes use of that so well in this new position. And I'm absolutely in love with it. I think that's going to be full-time. What result for us. Absolutely incredible. Let's go. West Ham have beaten Wolves 3-1. We're taking all 3 points. We keep the pressure piling on Man City, and that's exactly what we wanted. We're now going to be simming through a couple of games in the Premier League and getting them out of the way. The first one is against Aston Villa and a 2-2 draw. No! Only positive is Jacob Andrews and Greenwood scored, but Renato is injured. That's bad. That is terrible for us. 3 months? No, Renato! I'm so glad now we signed Elisha Moriba because he's going to come up clutch for us, and Curtis Jones as well. We'll need him, but 3 months, no Renato Sanchez is brutal. The torn hamstring injury, man. Yikes. I need a win here. We need to win this game against Burnley. We're using our strongest 11. I'm not messing about. Give me a win. Let's go. We get a 3-1 win. Greenwood scoring helps us out as well. We'll take it. And offers have started to come for Lisandro Martinez. A big one from Bayern Munich. Ooh, I'm going to wait until the next episode to figure out what needs to be done. I need you guys in the comments to get involved. What do we do with this situation? We gotta sell him. Bayern, is that the right team? Can we get the most money out of it? Let me know. This is how we're looking like in the Premier League. Top of the league right now, even after dropping points briefly. City have lost and drawn a game. We're 2 points clear. And our Premier League title defense is going well after 16 games. That's what you like to see. The question is, can we now continue this form, coping with the absence of Renato? I'm really hoping so. And potentially the sale of Lisandro Martinez. It's going to be an interesting couple of weeks for sure. Also, just fighting through this Champions League group stage game. We've already topped our group, so it doesn't really matter. We've lost it, but who cares? We're still topping the group. Let's take a look at the group stage table for once. And that's the scene. We've topped our group with a 3-point advantage. Things you do love to see. And soon, we're going to reveal who we'll be facing in the round of 16. Let's take a look at the other groups. Madrid and Juve through. Bayern Atleti through. Close between the two of them. Inter PSG. We could end up facing PSG. Oh my god. West Ham Leverkusen, of course. City Leipzig. Dortmund Spurs. Barca Benfica. Napoli are out. Insane. Liverpool Roma. Very, very interesting indeed. So, yeah, soon. Once we're done with the transfer window, we'll have the reveal for the round of 16. And it's going to be epic, I feel. For now, though, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the West Ham Career Mode series. Play of the episode, I'm looking at maybe Tanganga. Very impressive in that second game. Probably man of the match. Or maybe even Jared Bowen, because he just keeps performing. Let me know what you think in the comments. But a crazy episode, guys, with City deciding who we're going to give the sack from our team, basically. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like. Next episode, we'll try and sell him, get into the transfer window and all that. I'm actually, like, rushing out to play football, actually. Yeah, I'll actually go out and play football someday. So that's why only a couple of games in this one. We'll get back to the usual 3 games an episode after this. But if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you all next time, and peace!